Hello everyone, my name is Khumminthang Sitlou. I am a graduate teacher under the Department of Education. I have completed my post-graduation in geography from Manipur University. I have also completed my B.Ed training and I have been in the teaching profession for about 8 years. I am a resident of Imphal East District in Manipur. One historical significance of this district is that Palace Compound, the historical royal palace of the Manipur kings, is located in this district. My present school of posting is Irongobikong Upper Primary School, located at Irongobikong Village, and the school falls under cycle block of Kangpopki zone. There are more than 50 students enrolled in our school. There are many problems faced by the school in which I am being posted, and I will describe a few of them here in brief. The first problem is that there is a lack of adequate infrastructure. There is a lack of easy access to water for the school, since water has to be drawn from a stream, which is located at a certain distance from the school building. The school also faces the problem of electricity, since even though electric wires are fitted in the school, they remain non-functional due to the lack of electric connection for the school. Another inadequacy of the school infrastructure is that many of the desks and benches are broken and unusable, and so some of the students have to adjust by sitting on the floor during the class. There is also a lack of enough sports equipment for the students to keep them fit and healthy and to improve their gross motor coordination. The second problem of my school is that there is a lack of Hindi teachers. There is a lack of teachers for the subject Hindi, and this is not a problem specific to our school only, but rather to most government schools in the hill districts of the state. Since the students are being taught Hindi by the teachers trained and appointed for other subjects, they are often incompetent to teach the subject. The ultimate result is that the level of Hindi proficiency of most government school students are being adversely affected, whether in reading, writing, and most importantly in speaking the language, which is an indispensable skill when they go to other parts of the country. The third problem of my school is that there is a lack of support for children with learning disability. There is a lack of support material for children suffering from learning disability in general, and dyspraxia in particular. This is another problem which is faced not only by my school, but by most schools in the country. I have chosen dyspraxia in particular because other learning disabilities like dyslexia and ADHD are given more focus, while children suffering from dyspraxia are often undiagnosed and untreated, and they might be just labeled as being lazy and clumsy by their parents, teachers, and even by their peers. Children suffering from this condition have difficulty with their handwriting since they suffer from motor coordination problems, so they need support for writing during the class, at home, and most importantly, during the exams. Providing them facilities for touch typing and giving them extra time for writing during exams would go a long way in helping them integrate more in the normal classroom environment. Also, teachers need to be trained on how to deal with such kinds of students and not judge them or criticize them for their shortcomings. Instead, the teachers should be trained to be empathetic towards them and encourage them to improve in the areas in which they are strong. ZIIEI training, or Zero Investment Innovation for Education Initiatives training, has completely changed the way I view my surroundings because it taught me how to see things around me as potential tools for use as teaching aids. For example, the training taught me that objects found inside the classroom like doors, benches, desks, whiteboard, and even windows can be used to teach students about geometry. The angle that the door makes with the frame can also be used to teach the students clearly about the concept of angles. So, I'd like to say that ZIIEI training is a fantastic and cost-effective way to teach students without the need to purchase expensive teaching aids from the market. The innovative Patsala training also has given me the idea on how to teach students in an innovative way. One example of this is the use of family tree exercise to help the students become more self-aware of himself or herself, as well as to develop a clear concept of who he or she is in relation to the other members of the wider extended family. This exercise also helps the students to develop their reasoning ability, which is a crucial life skill that they would make use of later in life. Another benefit of this family tree exercise is that it would later on give the students a competitive edge in the reasoning ability section when they appear competitive exams in the future. Let me talk about role model school. There are many schools within Cycle Block and Kangpopki zone, which I think would qualify as a role model school. But for me, my role model school would be Khumminthang Upper Primary School, which is located just a couple of kilometers away from my own school. There are several reasons for this, but the most important reason why I chose this school as my role model school is that the family of the headmistress of this school provides a free pick and drop service to the students who hail from outside the village. I truly respect them for their selfless effort in doing their part to ensure that all the children of the area have access to free and compulsory education. I would like to give thanks and credits to Sri Aurobindo Society, Zero Investment Innovation for Education Initiatives or ZIIEI, and HDFC Bank, without whose efforts this project wouldn't be there at all in the first place. Thank you all and wish you all a very happy new year 2021, or as we say in Khumminthang, ZIIEI. And lastly, I request you to please like and share this video and subscribe the channel.